Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you for your punctuality, everybody. We're gonna start the class right now. Today we're gonna start playing with the hangman game. Well, this category is places. So there are 4 words. I mean 4 letters. I will give you the vowels, in this case only the letter A. So you have to tell me the rest.
M.
The letter M, no.
E.
Letter B.
Okay, B or C?
E.
B.
P, we have the letter P.
Letter T. T.
T, tomato, no.
R.
Letter R.
R, yes.
Park.
Is it park? Yes, it is.
Park.
Good, very good. Round 2. Okay, a lot of letters, but I will give you the vowels. Now, very easy.
Letter B.
Okay, B as in boy or V as in Victoria?
B. The boy.
Boy. No.
No. D.
Letter D. No.
Swimming pool.
Sorry? I think Rene has the word, but I don't know. Can you repeat it?
Swimming. I'm sorry. Swimming pool.
Swimming. That means it should have the letter S, but it doesn't have it.
R.
R. Yes.
N.
Yes.
Living room.
Good. Living room. Great. Okay, 4 vowels. Let's try with another letter.
R,
Yes, there are two R's.
G.
Let's check G.
No era G.
Yeah, sorry, it's not. I click on C, but yeah, it doesn't have G.
P, letter P,
E, yes. Oh, now you have it.
P,
Supermarket.
Yes. Great. Supermarket. IA.
P.
P as in Peter or T as in Thomas?
P.
This one?
No. La P.
P.
Yes, tampoco.
No.
L, L,
L. Yes.
Letter C.
C. No.
En.
N. No.
R.
R. Yeah.
Library.
Wouldn't it be library?
Library.
Library. Yes.
library.
Good. I think this is the last one. Okay. I will give you the vowels. 3 vowels.
F.
F.
Office.
Office,
Good. That is office.
office.
Great. Okay. Because of the time, we will continue, right? We already took 15 minutes. And We're gonna start with activity 1 from manual. Okay, objective for today, Melvin, could you read it?
Okay. I will be able to express possibility to request permission.
Great, thank you very much. So we will check how to request in a polite way, right? Or ask for permission or request permission. So questions for you. How often do you ask for permission? For example, Melvin, how often do you ask for permission?
Is
You can say sometimes, rarely, never, always.
no often, no
Not
often,
not often.
not often. Perhaps if, to try to twice in the months in the years in
Twice
my job.
twice a year.
Yes.
Oh, it's very rare, right? Okay, very good. So not often. Thank you, Melvin. How about you, Sandra? How often do you ask for permission at work?
Have es como hardly ever.
Hardly ever. Okay,
Ujú.
hardly ever. Very good. So that is once or twice a year, or I don't know, once a month.
No,
No, not very often.
no.
Okay. What about you, Rene? Thank you, Sandra. How often do you ask for permission? Rene, you there?
Hello.
Hello. How often do you ask for permission at work?
Uh, Rarely, teacher.
Rarely. Okay. Rarely. You rarely ask. Very good. And Monica, how often do you ask for permission?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. So do you consider that in your workplace it's difficult to ask for permission, Monica? Or it's easy?
It's easy.
It's easy. How do you do it?
Sorry.
How do you ask for permission? Do you call your supervisor, your manager, your boss? What
Send
do
a
you do?
message with my boss.
You send a message to your boss.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. What about you? Well, Sandra doesn't ask for permission. And also Rene, it's rarely, I really, let's say, admire you because there are people who are constantly asking for permission. So I suppose you are very, very responsible and you don't like to, let's say, to be absent to your job. So that is great. Now we're gonna practice the conversation, okay? I will read the dialogue, you repeat after me, okay? So let's start. Here we go. Good morning, ladies. How are you doing today?
Good morning, lady.
Morning,
Morning.
ladies.
Today.
How are you doing
How
today?
are you doing today?
Hello, Hank. I am okay,
Hello, Hans.
Hello, Hans. I'm okay,
Okay.
but Betty is not.
but
but
Betty
Betty
Betty is
is
not.
not.
Really? What's wrong, Betty?
really
Really?
wrong.
What's
What's
wrong,
wrong,
Betty?
Betty?
Well, my mother is sick.
Well,
Well,
my mother is
my wife is sick,
My sister can't go see her tomorrow.
my
and my
sister
sister
can't
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 go
go
see
start
see
her
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I am sorry to hear that.
I am sorry to
I'm
hear.
Sorry to
sorry
hear
to
that.
hear that.
You could ask for permission.
You could ask
You
Ask
saw
permission.
my
permission.
permission.
He is right.
He is
He is
right.
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 You could go to HR department
You
You
could
You
go
call
could go
the
to HR
page or
department
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 and request a form.
and request a form.
a form.
A
and
form.
request a form.
Could I mention the reason?
Could I mention
Could I
the
mention the reason
Permission, the reason
For the permission?
for the
for
permission?
the
for
permission.
permission?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Absolutely.
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 Good. Okay. So, did you find new words? No.
Request teacher.
HR is
Re-
human
re-
resource.
Human resource, HR, yes. Human resources department. And request, where is it? Request, what's request? Sorry, I don't see request.
For
Oh, it's,
him.
yeah, and request. So this is like ask for. It's similar to ask for, right? In Spanish is pedir, solicitar.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now we're gonna practice the conversation and then we're gonna answer the questions. It says, what is the problem with Betty? Do you know someone who had a similar situation? This is more personal, right? If you know a friend, a coworker, a family member that had the similar situation, you said, yes, for example, my brother had this situation, and you can explain a little bit about it. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Okay. I don't know what happened today with the rest. Probably they are enjoying the Black Friday promos because only 5 of you are connected, but we will see. I suppose everyone connected here can participate. So I will open breakout rooms and you're gonna practice. This is page 41. So let me see.
Okay.
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 Good morning, ladies. How are you doing today?
Hello, Pam. I am okay, but Betty is not.
Really? What's wrong, Betty?
Well, my mother is sick and my sister can't go to see her more tomorrow.
I am sorry to hear that. You could ask for permission?
He is right. You could go to HR department and request a form. Could have mentioned the reason for the permission.
Yes, absolutely.
Finish.
Okay. Um, a ver.
At the moment, no.
¿Cómo es? The moment. Me cuesta. Teacher,
Hello.
how to say por el momento no conozco a nadie.
By the moment, I don't know anyone.
For the moment.
By the
At the
moment.
By the moment.
By the moment.
I don't know anyone.
Anyone.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
I don't know anyone.
Solo esas dos serían, ¿verdad?
Yes.
You finish?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Great. See you in the main session.
Okay.
Okay, let's check the answers. What is the problem with Betty?
Your
Her
mother
mother
is
is
sick
sick.
Her mother is sick. Mhm.
and your sister can go see
My sister or her sister?
her sister.
Her sister, right? Yeah, so her mother is sick and her sister can go to see her. So I suppose she has to take care of her mom. Okay, and that's why she needs to ask for permission. And in the number 2, do you know someone who had a similar situation, like a family member was sick and he or she had to ask for permission? Probably, yes. It's very common, right? Or you are the family member that is sick. And obviously you have to have an absence, okay? Okay. Today, as I told you, we're gonna talk about could to express. Okay, it has several meanings, but actually in this case, we're gonna learn how to use it for requests. Okay. So give me a second. Okay. So we have different requests with different models. In this case, I will explain which ones are formal, which ones are more like informal or neutral, right? We have can, could, will, would, and the variation, would you mind? So, Melvin, could you read the question?
Okay. Would you please write clearly?
Thank you. Next one.
Could you work with a partner on exercise 4?
Thank you. So those are two requests that we have. In English, we can use would, or we can also use could. The structure is basically the same. At the beginning, we use the model. Then we use the subject. It can be any pronoun or it can be a name. And after that, we use the verb, right? In the first question, they use the word please to make it more polite, but it's optional. You can also say, could you please work? So the word please is optional, okay, to be more polite. There are more requests. Let me ask Sandra, could you read the question and the answer, please?
Okay. Solo lo pongo. Dice, would you accent my homework late? My dog ate it.
Okay, and the teacher obviously says, no, probably he's saying the truth, but it's like a typical lie, right? Would you accept my homework late? No, right? Read the rest, Sandra, please.
I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. I don't accent late homework.
Thank you very much. Okay, everybody repeats. Accept.
Accept.
This is like accept. Accept.
Accept.
Very good. Okay, there are two more. Let me ask Rene, could you read the question and the answer?
Okay. Would you mind looking over my assignment? I'm not sure it's right. And could I leave class 10 minutes early today?
Excellent. So again, we have would you mind and could I leave? Even more requests. Okay, let's see. Probably Marvin, can you read them, please?
Can I borrow your eraser for a moment? Sure. Will you let me copy your homework? No.
Very good. So again, we have can or will. Those are also for requests. So in English, we have formal requests. We can use could and would to make the formal requests. So could and would soften requests and make them more polite. This is suavizar, right? They soften the request and then make them more polite, más cortés, okay? Something more polite. Example, it says, could you work on exercise 4? Obviously, we teachers use, let's say, imperatives, right? You can say, open your book, work on exercise 4. But if you want to make it more polite, you can say could, right? Or you can use could. Could you work on exercise 4? And for all of them, this is the structure, right? You will use modal plus subject plus base form of the verb, right? Like you have in the question. Could you work? on exercise 4, then you have the complement, obviously. And at the end, you have the question mark. But it's basically the same structure. Now, we also have can and will, but these are less formal, right? If we have could and would that are very formal, we have can and will that are less formal. Son más informales o podríamos decir también menos formales. Can I borrow your eraser? Sure, right? The same. El truco acá es que siempre que usemos un modal verb, cualquiera, can, will, could, should, el verbo va a ir en su forma base, ¿ok? No importa cuál sea el sujeto. It can be I, he, she, it, they, the base form of the verb, okay? And, well, as I told you, we use please to make a request more polite, right? Siempre usamos please para hacer una petición más formal o más cortés, ¿ok? Word order, no vamos a colocar, se puede colocar al principio, pero la mayor parte del tiempo va a ir antes del verbo o al final de la pregunta. Example, would you please open your books? And the other way could be, would you open your books, please? The difference there is a little pause, right? Se coloca la coma porque cuando uno habla, usualmente hace una pequeña pausa. Would you open your books, please? But if you put it in the middle, no problem. Would you please open your books? So you read it random. Okay, so now we're gonna create polite requests using the imperatives. We have the imperative, open your books, right? How can you make it more polite? Would or could, usando would o usando could. Would you please open your books? Now let's create the rest. Turn to page 12. How could you make it more polite? ¿Cómo podríamos hacerla más cortés? Using could or would. Use the example, right? Use the example as a guide.
Good. Could you turn to page 12, please?
Could you turn to page 12, please? Yeah. Okay. Or you can put it in the before the verb, right? Between the subject and the verb. Could you please turn to page 12? Nice. What about number 2? Repeat what you said.
Could you repeat what you say, please?
Good. Could you repeat what you said, please? Or could you please repeat what you said? Take out your notebooks.
Al utilizar el would, el please iría como en medio, teacher.
With any
No
of
me
them,
importa.
right? Con cualquiera de los dos se puede colocar aquí donde está, entre el sujeto y el verbo, o al final, con cualquiera.
Ah, ok.
You can say, would you please repeat what you said? Or could you please repeat what you said? No problem. Or at the end,
Okay, thanks.
no problem. Sorry guys, I will ask you something. ¿Alguien tuvo problemas para ingresar a la clase
No, teacher.
a la hora de hacer clic en el enlace? ¿No?
No.
No.
Ok. Voy a reenviar el enlace porque Irma dice que no puede entrar. Okay. We will see if she can enter later. For all of them, basically the same. You can use either would or could. Acá no hay como una diferencia enorme en utilizar una u otra porque son para peticiones formales, ¿verdad? De una manera cortés. You can use either of them, would or could, and you can add please. Siempre agregando please es como para suavizar, ¿verdad? La petición. Obviamente, si usted tiene confianza con alguien, va a usar una orden directa. Give me your, I don't know, give me your book, right? It can be. But if you want to make it polite, could you please give me your book? But it's up to you, right? Depending on the confidence that you have with the person. It's clear how to create the questions with would or could.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now, it says we say yes to a request, but we usually use expression as sure, certainly, of course, not a problem. So this is basically saying yes, but in a different way. Would you help me read this? You say, of course, I will help you, right? We can also use the word absolutely. Sorry, absolutely. Something like that, right? You say, hey, would you please help me? Absolutely, right? Not a problem, of course, sure. Most of the time you will hear the word sure. Can you help me? Sure. Okay. When we cannot say yes to a request, we usually apologize, right? We don't usually say no. We say, I'm sorry, sorry to disappoint you, so I can't, right? I don't accept late homework. Siempre como que ponemos una excusa, no decimos no directamente. But obviously, if you want to say no, it's possible, right? So, it says you're talking to your boss, but I think we're gonna get this one because I want to explain this first. The expression, would you mind? When we use this one, would you mind? You will need to use the gerund, okay? El verbo mind va a solicitar siempre que utilicemos un gerund, okay, que es básicamente el ing del verbo. Example, would you mind opening the door for me? Porque es importante explicarlo porque, por ejemplo, podríamos cometer este error. Would you mind to open? Que gramaticalmente no es que no se entienda, de hecho, pues se podría entender, pero la regla nos exige que al tener el verbo mind, ocupemos el gerund. ¿Okay? En este caso sería, would you mind opening the door for me? And that's basically the same. Es muy cortés, es una manera muy formal, right? The answer would be, it could be yes. Bueno, les explico esto porque igual es otra forma de crear preguntas o hacer solicitudes de otra forma. En lugar de decir, would you help me? Podría decir, would you mind reading? Would you mind reading this? La traducción de esto sería como, ¿te importaría leer esto? Would you mind reading this? En español suena como un poco pesado, pero en inglés es formal. ¿Okay? Would you mind reading this? ¿Te importaría leer esto? La respuesta podría ser, of course, certainly, yes, sure. But don't forget to use the gerund. Si ocupan would you mind, hay que ocupar el verbo en ing, right? That's basically the difference. And okay, when we answer this type of requests, not at all, it means that we will do that for the person, right? Usualmente decimos not at all porque es una pregunta con un sentido como negativo. ¿Te importaría? Entonces, no, not at all, right? No hay problema. Es como decir, no, no hay problema. Yo lo leo. So, would you mind looking over my assignment? ¿Le importaría revisar mi tarea? No, no hay problema, dice. I don't mind at all. Ok, I'll do it. Hay como dos opciones, ¿verdad? El decir not at all o el decir sure. Not a problem, right? Es opcional, pero es para que también tengan otra opción. Not at all. Es como una respuesta en medio. No, no hay problema. And that's basically it. Any question?
No, teacher.
Okay, I will show you some examples. Give me a moment. And I will ask for help. This is what you say. You have could and would for very polite, will and can for less polite. Let me ask. Okay, probably Rene, could you please read the first one?
Okay, teacher. Well, polite. Will you please turn on the light? Will you help me carry this box?
Thank you very much. Irma, can you read the second one?
Okay. Could you please bring me more coffee? Will you leave me your cat for today?
Thank you. Next one, Melvin.
Okay, Will, less polite. Will you get the door for me, please? Will you make a copy of this essay for me?
Thank you. And Monica, the last one.
Okay. Can you lend me your book? And can you give me a hand?
Thank you very much. Okay, everybody repeats. Would,
Would.
Good.
carry,
Carry.
Carry.
bags.
Bags.
Bag.
Bags.
Let's see. Essay.
Essay.
Good. Okay. As you can see there, you have polite, less polite, but all of them are requests. Todas son solicitudes que usted puede hacer de una manera formal o menos formal, pero es posible. Tenemos la variación del would, por ejemplo, en lugar de decir, would you please turn on the lights? Podría decir, would you mind turning on the light? And in the second one, ayúdenme con la segunda. ¿Cómo sería? Usando siempre, would you mind?
Would you mind? Is add ing, teacher, help.
To the verb.
Helping.
Just like that, right? Es como, ¿te importaría cargar estas bolsas por mí? Y a usted responde, not at all. No, no hay problema. Yo lo hago. Not at all. Got it? It's clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, we're gonna practice. I ask you because there is a practice with this. I will share this picture to WhatsApp so that you have some examples on how to use. And then I will share the practice. Give me 1 second. That is the practice. And okay, it says, could you please? Obviously, you can use could, you can use would, you can use can, will, or would you mind. Podrían usar cualquiera de esos, no solo could. Es como para que usen variaciones. Would you please, could you please, can you, will you, or would you mind? Okay. These are like the ideas. Read the sentence and look at the picture. Write the correct request. The picture is the answer, right? So it says, I have guessed by my fridge is empty. How would you request? ¿Cómo pediría ayuda para que le ayuden con ese inconvenience que tienen? Convenience. Tengo invitados, pero la refri está vacía, dice. I have guests, but my fridge is empty. Uh-huh.
To the supermarket.
One more time.
Could you go?
Could you go? Uh-huh.
To the supermarket.
Uh-huh. Could you go to the supermarket, please? Right. Mhm. So that could be one. Esa es una opción, obviamente hay más, ¿verdad? Would you mind? Can you? Will you? Could you? Would you? Etcétera, right? Pueden escribir una o dos variaciones por cada imagen. So that's what you are going to do. My recommendation, do it in your notebooks, right? Or in a bond page that you have there so that you have the answers. Clear?
Clear.
Excellent. So I will share this practice to WhatsApp, okay? And I will open breakouts. So there you have. If you need help, let me know, okay?
Number two, could you buy the supermarket, please?
Okay. Can you repeat, please?
Could you buy?
All right, in my book. Cool.
Could you buy the supermarket, please?
Okay. To buy the supermarket, please.
Number two,
Can you close the window, please? Yeah.
Lo podríamos poner con would you mind close the window, please?
Would you mind? Okay.
Would you mind close?
Clear. Going for lunch today. Cook. Come home. Watch them.
Similar delivery.
Procede como que alguien ha cocinado por.
Ajá, es que según la imagen es algo así como que ha cocinado, pero como que no va a llegar a comer, algo así, ¿verdad? Entonces ahí es donde no comprendí.
De, yes, de necesita ayuda para entregar el almuerzo, quizá. Así entendí yo.
Dice, I'm not coming home for lunch day.
No
No
llegará
voy
a casa a comer.
ajá, a casa para almorzar.
De lunch, almuerzo.
Yes.
Ya, y puedo pedir pedir que lo envíen.
just like continuemos con así, continue with the next picture.
O también podría ser, could you send me lunch, please?
Pues,
En esa, could you turn down the music, please?
bad headache. Should you
Turn down the music, please.
next? This picture I have to draw.
Call you um, call you buy the ticket. Please. Um,
Helping.
Sure, the last question is correct.
Do you mind helping me buy a plane ticket? Yes, correct.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Can you help me? Can you help me?
Se puede will también. Will.
Ask,
Help.
yes.
Ujú.
Can,
Can you help me with
can,
some, ¿cómo se dice tarea?
homework, homework, homework.
Can you help me with homework?
In Spanish, can
¿Cómo
you
podrías
help me?
ayudarme con algunas tareas?
Can you help me? Can you help me to do homework? Algo así, quizás. Can you help me to do my homework? I believe my homework, please. Yes. Yo creo.
Repeat, please.
Which
Eh,
attacks.
can you help me to do my homework, please?
Okay.
¿Puedes ayudarme a hacer mi tarea, por favor?
Ujú.
¿Está correcto o no? ¿Es correct
Yes.
or no? Okay. I am hurry. I am in hurry.
Time.
Estoy muy preciso.
Ujú.
Could you go
Could you go?
Podría ser.
fast, please? ¿Cómo podría ir más rápido, por favor?
¿Cómo es? Could you
Go fast?
go
Rápido.
fast? Could you go fast?
Could you
Podrías,
go fast?
podrías ir
Más rápido,
rápido.
por favor.
Es que creo que para poner más rápido tenía que ser faster, algo así creo. Mejor le voy a poner could you go fast, please. Podrías ir rápido, por favor.
Ujú.
Could you fast, please?
Yeah, faster is más rápido. Comparative.
Okay.
Okay.
Both are possible. You decide.
Faster.
Faster.
Ya escribí como 100 oraciones ya. Why 100 sentences?
Y le faltan.
My boot is full. Okay.
Yeah,
I am tired.
Ay, ¿ese qué le ponemos?
Estoy cansado. ¿Podrías ayudarme? Ay,
O podrías darme un té. Que se descanse tanto.
dame. Could you give?
Ujú.
Could you please give
Could,
me a vacation?
could you could
O un día
you
libre.
Mm,
give give me could you give me the vacation? Could you give me the vacation
Could you give me a
please?
day off?
Day off.
Ajá.
Okay.
yeah, baby.
Puedes darme un día libre.
Ujú. Exacto.
Can you give
Give me a day off.
can you give give me the day off?
Ujú.
The day off,
Off.
please.
Doble, please.
Yes. Off. Day off, please. Okay. I
Creo que sí puedes. Make a coffee. Use that.
Change, make.
Make a. Acompañado con alguna bicha tarde, usted piensa que va a regresar.
What?
Eh, could you call my mom, please?
Aha, so you use your mom as a babysitter.
No. Sandra using your mom.
Sí, es mi apoyo.
Yes. Excuse me.
Call. Ah,
Call my mom.
call my mom, please.
Got shopping costume. Call my mother. Yes.
Hello, I internet connection.
Borró todo, dice.
Mm.
No, no,
No.
Is it raining there?
not really.
Here it is, right? It is raining, so if I disconnect, just wait for me a moment because probably electricity is going to fail.
Okay, good. No problem.
Thank you.
I was talking with the microphone drum. Okay, the next
Very
picture.
Uh, call you turn on the light.
Could you turn on the lamp también? Ah, ya.
Yeah.
Ah, ya.
And while you turning on the lights.
¿Dónde está?
Hansi arrived.
Giving,
Giving Hansi arrived.
Hansi, Hansi,
Arrived.
alright, alright.
Hansi arrived.
Finish,
Finish.
finish.
A ver cuántas salen buenas.
Todas las van a salir buenas, ya va a ver.
Ok.
Hi, everybody. It's time to check. But first, we're going to check some of the. We are going to create some sentences for these situations. It says, you don't have a car. How would you request a car? Imagine it's a friend. How would you request a car to a friend? Using could, would you mind, can, or will?
Mm,
Could you borrow me your car?
Could you lend me?
Could you lend me your car? Please.
Please, yeah. Could you lend me your car, please? That would be a way, right? Good. What could be another way? Could you lend me your car? If it is a close friend, you can use can. Can I use your car today? Or it can also be, would you mind giving me your car for a night? Could be an option, right? Now it says someone of your family is sick and you call the doctor, for example. How would you request help to the doctor? It is raining here and it's like there are a lot of lightnings. Hay muchos rayos. Así que si se va la luz, espérenme unos minutos para reconectarme. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
teacher.
okay, teacher.
Thank you.
Number 2, could you buy me medicine?
Could you buy some medicine for me? Could be. If you call to the doctor, it can also be, would you please come to my house and see my brother, for example, or and check my brother? That will be to the doctor. Now it says 4, you need to request a legal document to a lawyer or, I don't know, a delegate. How could it be?
Could you recommend a good lawyer?
Exactly. To me, would you recommend a good lawyer to me? Yes. And finally, imagine you feel tired or sick and you call your boss and you ask for permission. How would you ask for permission?
Sure, I have a question.
Tell me.
In the last question, Would you recommend a
This one?
good lawyer? Lawyer to me? What? No, why is to me? Why is not for me?
For me. Mhm. Okay. This is the eternal like questioning for Spanish speakers, right? The prepositions. Basically, there is no change in the idea. Would you recommend a good lawyer for me? That's basically para mí in Spanish, right? And if you say to me, ¿me recomendarías a algún buen abogado? Lo que sucede es que ahí está implícito el a mí cuando yo digo to me, right? Entonces, básicamente la idea es la misma, solamente cambia como el tono en el que podría enviarlo, en el que cuando digo to me, el objeto está implícito y si yo digo for me, el objeto sería como para mí o algo así, ¿verdad? For me, sorry. ¿Me recomendarías o podrías recomendar algún buen abogado para mí? En español no hay cambios, ¿verdad? Pero en inglés usualmente usamos el to para una acción directa que recae sobre el objeto. Difícil explicarlo si nos metemos como a términos gramaticales, porque ambas son correctas, pero casi siempre se ocupa el to en este tipo de preguntas. ¿Sí? No hay como una explicación así tan científica del por qué. Y aparte de eso, las preposiciones en inglés tienden a ser, puede decir variable, ¿verdad? Porque puede que más de alguna preposición haga la misma función en la pregunta. Entonces, en este caso podría ser to me or for me.
Okay.
But it's more common to use to me.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. So you're sick or tired. So you call your boss and you ask for permission. And say, could I be absent from work today? Or would you please accept my permission for today? Would be another way. And if you have a lot of confidence, you can ask, can I stay home today? So that is with a lot of confidence, right? Can I stay home today? I am sick. But as you can see, there are polite, less formal, or more formal requests. Any question? Nope.
No.
No,
Okay.
teacher.
Great. I will check the attendance. I only see 7. Yeah, only 7 people. So I will do it manually. Give me one moment. So I will write absent for all of them except for okay. Marvin.
Present teacher.
Thank you. Also, Melvin, Rebecca, Monica, Rene, Sandra. Yeah, I think only those. For the rest, absent. Okay, next activity is a listening. Okay, so we're gonna listen to the audio and answer a couple of questions. Questions are, who is visiting Jody for the weekend? Her brother Bob, her sister, or her best friend? Carol is wearing a red sweater, a green jacket, or a green blouse. Carol is timid, reliable, or sociable. Bob is wearing a flashy suit jacket, blue jeans, a green tie, so you have to choose only one. And the last one, Jody knows Bob because she's taking karate lessons from him. They met at a party 2 months ago, or they work together in the same office. So we'll listen to the audio and answer.
Hi, Dave.
Hi. Wow, looks like the party's in full swing.
Yeah, and they're eating me out of house and
Oh.
home. Oh, I'd like you to meet my sister Carol.
Oh.
She's visiting for the weekend.
Oh, which one is she?
She's sitting on the sofa over there.
You mean the woman wearing the red sweater with the long black hair?
Yeah, that's right. Let me introduce you to her.
Yeah.
I just know you two will hit it off. You're both so outgoing and adventurous.
And who's the man sitting next to her? The man with the suit jacket and the flashy green tie?
Oh, that's Bob, my karate teacher.
Karate teacher? I never knew you were into karate.
Yeah, I started about 2 months ago. Come on, I'd like you to meet them.
Okay, this was a little more difficult. They speak fast. So one more time.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Happy to see you could make it. Come on in.
Wow, looks like the party's in full swing.
Yeah, and they're eating me out of house and
Oh.
home. Oh, I'd like you to meet my sister Carol.
Oh.
She's visiting for the weekend.
Oh, which one is she?
She's sitting on the sofa over there.
You mean the woman wearing the red sweater with the long black hair?
Yeah, that's right. Let me introduce you to her.
Yeah.
I just know you two will hit it off. You're both so outgoing and adventurous.
And who's the man sitting next to her? The man with the suit jacket and the flashy green tie?
Oh, that's Bob, my karate teacher.
Karate teacher? I never knew you were into karate.
Yeah, I started about 2 months ago. Come on, I'd like you to meet them.
Okay, since it's very short, one more time and then we check.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Happy to see you could make it. Come on in.
Wow, looks like the party's in full swing.
Yeah, and they're eating me out of house and
Oh.
home. Oh, I'd like you to meet my sister Carol.
Oh.
She's visiting for the weekend.
Oh, which one is she?
She's sitting on the sofa over there.
You mean the woman wearing the red sweater with the long black hair?
Yeah, that's right. Let me introduce you to her.
Yeah.
I just know you two will hit it off. You're both so outgoing and adventurous.
And who's the man sitting next to her? The man with the suit jacket and the flashy green tie?
Oh, that's Bob, my karate teacher.
Karate teacher? I never knew you were into karate.
Yeah, I started about 2 months ago. Come on, I'd like you to meet them.
Okay, so who is visiting Jory for the weekend?
Her sister.
Great, yeah, it's her sister. And Carol is her sister. What is she wearing?
Red sweater.
Red sweater.
A red sweater. Excellent, you got it. So Carol, what is the characteristic of Carol? Timid, reliable, or sociable? I think this one was the most difficult. They don't mention any of the adjectives. De hecho, no mencionan ninguno de los adjetivos. Esto es más por análisis. This is more like an analysis.
Number one
Sociable.
for me.
Aha, Monica says number one, that is timid, and Melvin says sociable. If your life depended on this, right? Si su vida dependiera de esto, what would be your answer?
Sunshine.
Uh-huh. It's actually sociable.
Oh.
Good, nice, good job. ¿Por qué? It says, I just know you two will hit it off. Se van a llevar bien, dice. You are both outgoing and adventurous. Si alguien es outgoing, esto significa... I forgot it, pero cuando alguien es bueno haciendo conversaciones a la primera, I forgot how to say that in Spanish. But yeah, it's like that, right? And adventurous is aventurero, aventurera, right? So that would be sociable. It's the more, the closest one. Now, what about Bob? What is Bob wearing?
A flashy.
A flashy sweet jacket.
No. He used a word flashy, but it's actually green tie. Era el distractor ahí. Flashy green tie. You see? Yeah.
Okay.
And the last one, Jory knows Bob because
They met at a party 2 months ago.
your last answer?
At the party 2 months ago.
For $1 million. Is that your last answer? No. She's taking karate lessons from him. Yeah. It says, oh, that's my karate teacher. Karate teacher? I never know you were into karate. So no party. Probably you want to go to party because it's Friday. No. No party. Okay. Now, let me show you the next. There's another audio. 1 second. Black Friday took all the classmates out, right? Quizás están atrapados en la trabazón o hay mucho Black Friday para ellos. Nobody else connected. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Great. So let's check the questions. Gregorio is well known for his ability to work with world dancers, animals, or famous athletes. What is one thing that is not true about him? He has on a blue jacket. He's wearing green slacks. He's tall. What does Georgina do for a living? She's famous for her cooking skills. She makes a living selling tennis shoes. Or she's a popular sports figure. Georgina is a small, large, or heavy woman wearing a yellow dress. And the last one, what is the other invited guest Brad Pitt doing in the conversation? He's eating some refreshments, he's standing by a table, or he's sitting in the room. So we will check the audio, right? We're gonna listen to it, and then we are going to choose the correct answer. For if you want, or you have a doubt, well, what is a slack? Is like pantalones flojos. That is basically what slacks means, right? Eso que ocupan como para bailar. Those are green slacks. I think I have, let me check. Slacks. Bueno, no se ven tan flojos. But yeah, it's similar to those people used to dance, okay? Como estos son como formales, pero a veces son así como flojitos de abajo. Aquí hay como una mezcla. I don't know, similar to this. Okay, so we're gonna listen to the audio. Here we go.
Hey, John, this looks like a great party.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me.
No problem. Glad you can make it. Hey, have you met any of the famous guests so far?
No. Who exactly?
Well, there is Gregorio Zutzelmeisterberger.
Who?
They call him the Grip for short.
Who in the world is he?
You've never heard of him?
No.
He's the world famous snake trainer. He's never met a snake he couldn't train to dance and hiss at the same time.
Seriously? Where is he?
Oh, he's the tall guy over there with the purple jacket and green pants. He probably has a snake or two with him tonight.
Huh?
And then there's Georgina the Great.
Georgina. And great for what?
Are you serious? You've never heard of her? She's the world's greatest arm wrestler. World champion. She's that petite woman next to the fireplace with the bright yellow dress and the tennis shoes.
I thought you said famous people, like people we all know.
And then there's Brad Pitt.
Now, there's someone I recognize.
The captain of the national yo-yo team.
What?
Yeah, he's the short, stocky man sitting at the table wearing the black and red checkered shirt. I'm sure he'd do a few tricks for you if you asked.
No, thank you. I think I've had enough entertainment for one evening.
Okay.
One more time.
Hey, John, this looks like a great party.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me.
No problem. Glad you could make it. Hey, have you met any of the famous guests so far?
No. Who exactly?
Well, there is Gregorio Zutzelmeisterberger.
Who?
They call him the Grip for short.
Who in the world is he?
You've never heard of him?
No.
He's the world famous snake trainer. He's never met a snake he couldn't train to dance and hiss at the same time.
Seriously? Where is he?
Oh, he's the tall guy over there with the purple jacket and green pants. He probably has a snake or two with him tonight.
Huh?
And then there's Georgina the Great.
Georgina. And great for what?
Are you serious? You've never heard of her? She's the world's greatest arm wrestler. World champion. She's that petite woman next to the fireplace with the bright yellow dress and the tennis shoes.
I thought you said famous people, like people we all know.
And then there's Brad Pitt.
Now, there's someone I recognize.
The captain of the national yo-yo team.
What?
Yeah, he's the short, stocky man sitting at the table wearing a black and red checkered shirt. I'm sure he'd do a few tricks for you if you asked.
No, thank you. I think I've had enough entertainment for one evening.
Okay.
Okay. This one was kind of difficult too, so we're going to listen to it the last time.
Hey, John, this looks like a great party.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me.
No problem. Glad you could make it. Hey, have you met any of the famous guests so far?
No. Who exactly?
Well, there is Gregorio Zutzelmeisterberger.
Who?
They call him the Grip for short.
Who in the world is he?
You've never heard of him?
No.
He's the world famous snake trainer. He's never met a snake he couldn't train to dance and hiss at the same time.
Seriously? Where is he?
Oh, he's the tall guy over there with the purple jacket and green pants. He probably has a snake or two with him tonight.
Huh?
And then there's Georgina the Great.
Georgina. And great for what?
Are you serious? You've never heard of her? She's the world's greatest arm wrestler. World champion. She's that petite woman next to the fireplace with the bright yellow dress and the tennis shoes.
I thought you said famous people, like people we all know.
And then there's Brad Pitt.
Now, there's someone I recognize.
The captain of the national yo-yo team.
What?
Yeah, he's the short, stocky man sitting at the table wearing the black and red checkered shirt. I'm sure he'd do a few tricks for you if you asked.
No, thank you. I think I've had enough entertainment for one evening.
Okay.
Great. So let's see what you have. Gregorio is well known for his ability to work with war dancers, animals, or famous athletes.
Word dancers.
No.
Famous atlas.
No.
No.
Animals.
Yeah, actually it says that he trains snakes. Es un entrenador de serpientes, dice. He's never met a snake he couldn't train to dance in his. His es el sonido que hacen las serpientes. El that is his. Yeah. Okay. What is one thing that is not true about him?
He's wearing green slacks.
No.
He's tall.
No.
Also,
So you choose
No,
you
teacher.
choose the two that are incorrect, right? Esa es la técnica ahorita, elegir las dos que son incorrectas. Okay. Yeah. He dice que es morada. This is purple. Like, where is it? Bueno, esto ni siquiera es de esto, pero dice he has a purple jacket on or something like that. Okay. What does Georgina do for a living? Okay, deme las incorrectas. I choose the correct.
She's a popular sport figure.
No, ese sí está correcto. It's a popular sport figure. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, but our fax is being repaired. Esto ni siquiera pertenece al audio. Pero sí, ahí dice que arm wrestler, dice. Arm wrestler. Es como las luchitas de, ¿cómo le llama uno? Fuerza de mano. That is arm wrestling. Okay, Georgina is a small, large, or heavy woman wearing a yellow dress.
Oh,
Small. Yeah. Actually, they say petite. She's the petite. Esto es como pequeña. Es un sinónimo de small. She's the petite woman. And what is the other invited guest, Brad Pitt, doing in the conversation? Ese estaba un poco confuso. It was a bit confusing. Vaya, obviamente no está tomando refresco. He's not eating some refreshments. Y no está parado a la par de la mesa. Dice que está sentado. So he's sitting by the table. O sea, está en la mesa sentado. Pero como no está la opción, lo más correcto sería he's sitting in the room. Okay, está sentado ahí en el cuarto. Dice. Okay.
thanks.
Okay, so this is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for your participation. Don't forget to do the activities in the classroom group as soon as you can. Okay?
Okay.
Have a great weekend. See you
Good
Monday.
night.
Good
Bye,
night.
good night.
Bye.
Monday,
Weekend.
good night.